Vote counting for the presidential election is underway in Nigeria after a day-long voting exercise by an estimated 93 million registered voters in Africa's largest democracy. 18 candidates are seeking to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, even though the race today was largely between three contestants. They are Bolu Tinubu, who enjoys the support of President Buhari, as well as Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. Ibrahim Karanja has the details of how it was when Africa's most populous democracy went to the polls.
Presidential vote counting in the 176,606 polling stations across Nigeria is underway in an election which many term as the most open in the history of the West African country. Nigeria's polls body, the Independent National Election Commission, for the first time employed technology in voter identification and verification, thus boosting public confidence in the quest to succeed outgoing President Muhammadu Buhari as the head of Africa's most populous nation. The election has, for the first time in over 2 decades, attracted three frontrunners, with the Labour Party's Peter Obi seemingly disrupting what would have been a two-man party, pitting Bola Tinubu of President Buhari's All Progressive Congress Party and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar flying the flag of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. At least 93 million people were eligible to vote in an election that has seen different forms of insecurity, the high cost of living and the lowering value of Nigeria's currency, Naira, feature prominently in the campaign messaging.
Now will affect us positively or negatively in the next 4 years. So I just hope we all do the right thing and vote wisely. The general election is going to be a free and fair one. Considering what I'm saying, I just came out to do the accreditation, and people are coming out to do the same also.
The efforts INEC has been putting in place, with the way they are doing things, the sensitization they have been giving to people, I think the election is going to be free and fair.
Voting was largely peaceful in most parts of the country, with voters braving brief showers in some parts just to cast their ballot. The technological route taken by the country's electoral agency, however, presented a fair share of challenges.
That is new for Nigeria. There is a belief that these, biometric kind of voter registration and recognition systems will mean that only registered voters get to vote, that it should stop incidents of ballot stuffing. There's quite a belief, actually, even in the transmission and sort of results transmission system.
The success of Saturday's election is one on the radar not only of the continent but the world at large, especially in the wake of coups in Burkina Faso and Mali, even as cries were loud over shortage of money, especially coming after Nigeria changed the currency of its Naira, initially aimed to tame widespread rigging, but now having a ripple effect in the election. Although the Independent National Electoral Commission has given no timeline for results, votes are expected to be tallied within few days. Under a 2022 law, the official results have to be confirmed within 14 days. To win the presidency, a candidate must get the most votes, but also win 25% in 2/3 of Nigeria's 36 states. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.